Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Alvin Kamara hit the NFL with a bang, had double-digit touchdowns in his first 2 seasons. Now, production fell off a little bit last year. Just 6 times did he find the end zone. But his ability to run it and catch it out of the backfield makes it hard to cover. Look for a bounce-back season in 2020.
Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw now. Winston. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Jameis to throw it. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. From the gun, Winston. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23.
And the Saints first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
First down, Saints.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
That's caught. It's Thomas. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now they'll run. Murray. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
10-10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Check, 21.
And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So that one will be accepted. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. And he'll give it here to his running back. 9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Harris returning. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
At their own 26 yards.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Play action now. Winston looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the 1st quarter, as that's a 1st down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say, those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. He was calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 36, Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Able to find Harris, complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. A 10th carry for Kamara. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Kamara. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons 17. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
First down, New Orleans.
Now Winston. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Winston.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Brings up
one thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
And it's third down.
The Saints on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Alvin Kamara, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Saints 14. Falcons nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Watch two.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Ryan's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of...
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. He completes it to Julio Jones. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first.
At the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Ryan will throw again. caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Second and 7 at the Saints' 15-yard line.
2 minutes to play, first half, it's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. They'll run it here with Smith. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a first and goal. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
39.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? That's out to the left and complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this one is right through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now a timeout taken.
He was tackled.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Third down.
Off the play fake, Winston. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, he was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. Only about a yard. Now let's listen in on the call.
They'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35. Yards to go, second down. Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it?
Now a handoff looking right. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got the first down inside the 10. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Now it's Ryan. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Here's Ryan. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first, this one from 38. And his kick is indeed good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Young Way through the kickoff for Atlanta.
crew just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. Here comes Montgomery now to return it. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Ty Montgomery on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Winston. Smith catches left side.
Winston's pass.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Smith.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
First down.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space.
If you were me, you
touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 15 of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Will Lutz to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
You're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Got some room at the 30. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
running with Kamara. And only able to muster a couple, down to about the 27.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
They run it again with Kamara. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 19-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. On the ground, Kamara. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
2 yards.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Winston. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thomas the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Winston. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. In for the sack, Deion Jones.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Falcons. Maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That hold coming from the middle of the line to center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Now they try the right side here. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered.
With a 2nd and 18. From the gun, it's Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
It's Ryan. And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll run for it with Davis. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ryan.
The 41-yard line.
And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. For 16 yards, a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
37-yard line.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And to give this time to the tailback. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Johnson on the
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Moves to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
2nd down and goal. Ryan. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons get a bit closer.
The kick is...
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. And he'll start with a give to Kamara. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
To throw, Winston. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Smith.
Winston's pass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down.
Winston. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Incomplete.
Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Ryan. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a 1st down for the Falcons. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now Ryan on 1st down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Ryan. This one left side caught by Patterson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Patterson, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cordero Patterson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
24, Falcons 19.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. On the return, Deontay Harris. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them, as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
He was
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And a nice gain there, as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base.